because crashing out at 5:30 in the morning was not on my bingo card today.
They got tired. Can I get it? Yeah. Can I get it? Thank you, yeah. Can I get it? Thank you, Can I get it? Thank you,
I want to say good morning, but crashing out at 5:30 in the morning was not on my bingo card today, and it's only 7 o'clock, and I already crashed out twice. So let's get this day started. Crashing out for the week. Good morning. It's Friday. It's July the 3rd. I just finished our check-in for our family reservation for our family cruise that we have upcoming in less than 15 days. And you wanna laugh? I have not packed yet. I have not packed. So you know what we have to do today? Work, because we're not packing. So we're not packing today. That will be a tomorrow problem, or the day after tomorrow, or perhaps next week. It definitely will be sometime next week. But let me get everything ready for work. Let me go and get change. Like, I would say that I am crashing out because I want to be funny, but I wish I was trying to be funny, because in no form, shape, or whatever I'm trying to be funny. I was having an actual meltdown at 5:30 in the morning trying to do the check-in, because we haven't been on a cruise in almost 2 years, and I completely forgot how to do the check-in process, and it wasn't giving me my boarding passes, and it was all because I forgot to accept to all the terms and conditions for every single adult in the family travel trip. So that was dumb of me. So make sure you read so that you don't be like me, because that will make you feel extremely stupid, especially at 5:30 in the morning when you still have one eye closed and one eye open, and you are wondering what is the next step. So don't be dumb like me. Finished setting up my workstation, and now I'm gonna go ahead, go upstairs and get changed so that I can come downstairs and do something else. I don't know. Maybe perhaps do a hot cup of coffee, because I did I poured a hot cup of coffee this morning, but due to the stress and the crashing out, I did not drink that. I didn't drink it, and it was just a whole nightmare. So, and I still have a bunch of crap to do and get ready. I wish that I had done like every other time that we go on vacation, and I have everything ready by like a month before usually we go on vacation, but I don't know why. Well, I do know why, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a blog about that, perhaps tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna be fully transparent with a lot of the things that I have been going through, because it has been a lot. So for now, let's go ahead and put our passports upstairs, my power bank upstairs, some cash that I have for the cruise, which is a lot, but I don't know if I should be traveling with that much, especially because everything's already paid for, and we're a family of 5, so, and we're going to like relatively cheap places, so we're trying to see and bank or not spend as much. That's what I'm trying to say. We're trying to not spend as much. So let's go get ready. It's 4 p.m. or it's like 10 minutes to 4, whatever. It's 4 p.m. I have spent the day basically just glued to my desk. I am going on vacation in a week and a half, and I have a bunch of projects that I need to do before I go on vacation. And like I usually I spend my days like super distracted at work. Today sadly has not been one of those days. Again, I like workout wise, I only have about 7 days left or 8 days before I go on vacation. But if we like do the math, I have 7, 9. I have like 14 days. Yeah, I have 14 days exactly before we go out of state. Um, and honestly, I am super excited. We will be seeing family that we have not seen in 2 years, or perhaps a little bit over 2 years. Um, so that's going to be very interesting. Like I said, we're going to be seeing um, all of our family that we haven't seen in the longest, especially my husband. He hasn't seen um, any of his siblings in over 2 years. So it's been the longest right now that we have gone without seeing any family members. Um, Next week, my father-in-law is flying into town, and then he will be going back home to go on vacation with us when we go. But as of right now, I believe my husband hasn't seen his dad in like 10 months, I want to say. And then he hasn't seen his mom in 7 months. So, yes, it is a very long, prolonged time to not see your parents, your siblings, and stuff like that. But sadly, we do live 5 or 6 states away from our family. And it's very costly to fly over there. And it's a 12-hour drive from where we are at. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but nevertheless, we have to keep going on life because that's just how life is. Sadly, we decided to move away to give our kids a better chance at life. And so far, it has been 6 years that we moved away, and we couldn't be happier that we have been able to give our kids way more than we could have done back home. So let's finish this work day and let's see if we're able to pack again, or let's see if we're able to finish packing again. I received the '80s clothes for the '80s night for Joshua and my husband. I do have a skirt that assimilates the '80s, so we're gonna be wearing that with some leggings, and we're gonna get like a big bow to wear that, and still have to find a t-shirt or a tank top to wear, but we're gonna make it work. So I am trying to finish Joshua's luggage. I obviously, in his luggage, I have stuff that belong to me, but those are needs that I need to put in his luggage because my luggage is for me and my husband, and we're trying to keep it minimal. We don't want that many bags. Because we're really then, I mean, yes, we do have a suite in the cruise, but the last thing that I need is to have luggages everywhere around the suite. Even though that is, a bigger cabin than usual. But basically, all I am missing from Joshua is his underwear, because everything else, it's packed. We have his clothes, elegant night outfits, shoes, sandals. I have my makeup. My makeup is on this side, and then I also have a bunch of like shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, all the good stuff in this side. And let me see what I have here, because there's a few things that I think I can take out. This is an additional shower gel, but this is like a small, I might put this in my bag for like hand washing or something. Then of course I have hand sanitizer, the little Poopsie Daisy, and then I have a second Poopsie Daisy just in case. And then like room odor, like this, you spray it around and it smells just like a, this one's mango peach and this one's lavender, so kind of like a big, like a Febreze but in a small size, or like a travel size, and then obviously call me a freak or whatever, but bed bug spray. I always take it with me whenever we go on cruises. And then this I have like some barbecue sauce. It's expired, so I can throw this away. Mind you, I took that when we were in our last cruise and I never used it. It's not even open. So funny enough to say that I'm pretty sure we will need it this time around. So let me go ahead. I also took some pads because you never know. And I'm traveling with two girls, two teenagers that they like to forget a lot of things. They do. I have some perfumes here, some more pads, and another kind of like shower gel kind of thing. This is in shower body mask with vitamin C. Yeah, can't wait to use it on the cruise. So, yay for me for that. I really need to get my nails done, but I am waiting until basically the last 2 or 3 days before we go out of town to get my nails done, because otherwise it's going to be like a whole hassle, and I do not need that in my life right now. But let me see what else I can put in this luggage, and then we can try it and see if we can jump onto my luggage. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fast forward this. I am halfway packed of my stuff and my husband's stuff, so I'm gonna try to speed this through and see if I can finally finish packing, because honestly speaking, I want to get this thing out of my hair so that I don't have to look at it anymore. And yes, we live in a week and a half, and I just want to be over with it, because I don't want to keep doing this anymore. Like it started to stress me out, and I am really losing my mind. So let's do little fast forward or time lapse. Also, one of my dogs is crying uncontrollably because I guess she's seeing me pack and she's realizing that she's going to daycare. Yes, ma'am. She's going to daycare for 9 days. So I finished packing for now. Honestly speaking, I only have to put Joshua's underwear, my husband's underwear, and 2 clothing sets that come on Sunday, and I should be good to go. But nevertheless, I will on Sunday I will go ahead and do a little go over everything just to make sure that I have everything that I need in the luggage, and then we are cruise ready. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and close both of the luggages, and I'll see you guys later, or perhaps tomorrow. Have a good night. We're going to Aldi's to buy a few essential groceries for the next 10 days, which is what we have left before we go out of town. So, and I will be finished packing tonight so that we can get that out of the way as well. So let's go. We are back home. I spent $140 approximately. I got enough meat to last us 5 more days. I mean, I already had enough meat for 5 days, and I got enough meat for 5 more days. So, and just like some plantains, some rice, some veggies and stuff like that. So that should give us enough food for the next 10 days. And then the last 2 days before we leave, we will be basically just dining out because we do have family coming into town. So let me go ahead and start getting the dinner ready for tonight, and then I'll finish laundry, and then I'll finish packing. I am finishing packing today. Again, we have 10 days left, and out of those 10 days, I really do have a very complicated schedule. So does my husband, and we barely have any time left. So let's go cook. I am pretty sure and pretty convinced that if I do not finish packing today, we're never gonna get this done. We have, I believe it's like 11 days before we leave, or less than that. I don't even know anymore. Honestly speaking, I already lost count. My head is all over the place, and the last thing that I need is to finish or stress even more. So I've received the last few things that I needed from Amazon. And no, I'm not taking this bag. This is just the bag that I'm taking with all the clothes that we are going to be wearing the day off. So this will be like my traveling bag. I already have my clothes, Joshua's clothes, half of Javier's clothes in here. So this is just travel bag. Then I also have Javier's white night outfit, and this is the watch that we got him for Father's Day. It's super cute. I love it, and so did he. And then what else? This is what I'm taking for my purse or my carry-on or whatever. I take this out, and I gotta organize my whole life and figure it out. And then yeah, I need to figure life out. And then I am going to be what? And then this is Joshua's white outfit for the white night. I got him little shorts just like his daddy. You're in the front of the camera. And t-shirt just like his daddy. Javier has the exact same one, just in an adult size. Literally. That's, you didn't see that. Stop that. No fighting with the brother. So I'm gonna open the luggage, and I'm going to put this inside. Now I am debating on whether or not. Oh, also I got this little super cute bag to be carrying around the cruise, and this is just to like have like minimal stuff on it, for when we're like on the pool deck or stuff like that. I will be able to fit like my phone in here, and then more likely I'll be able to put like my headphones in here, and then the tripod. Like I have a small tripod and a small and the recording phone with the mic in here. So, and then I'll just carry my photo camera around, or I can also put it in here. So I mean, it won't fit in there, but I can definitely like clutch it to here. And then obviously this will be more like, I don't know, maybe for like nights or something. But yeah, this is so far. And then I'm adding, because you know that I'm always cold, so I'm adding a little sweater. I actually got this sweater yesterday. Even though that I said that I wasn't going to be buying anything else. It's a express, and it's so small. It's like a little cardigan. And then I also got like this airy dress, perhaps maybe for like the pool, or I don't know, in the mornings to get like breakfast. Of course, in our balcony. I'm not like gonna go around the cruise with this, only this on. I'm not that crazy yet. I mean, I know I'm like a hip, cool mom, perhaps, or I want to believe that, but that sometimes may not be the case. And then also, this is like a cardigan. Or I can use this either as a cardigan or as a cover up for, again, the pool or whatnot. So let me go ahead and refold everything. Also on the cruise, there's a roller coaster and an obstacle course, a suspension obstacle course in the air. And I don't know if I should take closed-toe shoes or not. As of right now, I only have like 2 pairs of sandals, a small like 1-inch high heel, but no closed-toe shoes. Should I take that or should I take some ballerinas? We'll figure it out in a minute.
Okay, let's go. My experience being wrong, but I'm alright, yeah. I ain't dogs turn to foes and they try to buy ya. That's how it goes, they slow down and they got tired. Can I get it? Yeah. Can I get it? Dang, who you earn? Yeah. Can I get it? Dang, who you earn?
Okay, so I finished everything. I put everything away. I even packed my backpack, which will be like my purse / carry-on. It's a small backpack. It just has our passports, my wallet, and my cameras, and just a bottle of water. That's literally all I have in there. And I think some hand sanitizer and like some sunscreen. That's literally it. I don't need anything else for my trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog here, and I will see you guys on I was gonna say embarkation date, but I forgot. We are recording our travel date. So let's go ahead and see you in a couple of days when we do a 11.5-hour drive from North Carolina to Florida. So I will see you guys on travel day. Bye guys.